Okay, I'm listening. Go on. Yes, I'm typing it all down.
Kia, clear, spilling tea, no fear, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. I don't, lives right here. Spilling tea, no fear. I'm still here. Da 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 da. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk, lives right here. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk, lives right here. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Lakeysha Keysha, my dear. Hey. I'm still here, no fear, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk, lives right here. Stretch words like
Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. Make sure you subscribe to the Lakeysha Keysha channel.
What's going on here, honey? Okay. What's up, y'all? I was actually getting ready to watch some TV, and I was just scrolling, and they have released partial of the video. But I wanted to jump on here because I wanted us to have a conversation about, now, was those jurors smoking crack? Were they on drugs? There would be no way that you could have even saw this part of the video and didn't think in your mind that, wait a minute, no, this ain't all of the video. This further lets us know that this was a setup. I'm watching this video and I'm like, what dummy would have watched this and would have, like, how do you make, I would have said no. Like, the video states he put his hands on me, guys. If you are just coming in, if you can please hit that like button. This helps the video get in the algorithm. But without further ado, let's get
over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? Go ahead. Oh, look here.
Copy, I'll be in route.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay, buddy? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now detained.
That's pretty much it. I just played it over and over again. But I'm just wondering, like, if I was a part of the jury, I would have been like, where's the rest of it? Like, this is clear. Not, I mean, you can tell this is not the whole video. Now, y'all, don't this make sense where everybody is saying this is not the whole video? I feel like he's going to get this conviction thrown out and they are not going to be able to recharge. Let me just tell y'all why. I don't know if y'all have time, but I had a live earlier, and let me kind of tell y'all what somebody was telling me because I didn't even know about this. Now, there's something called a Brady violation. Now, a Brady violation occurs when a prosecutor fails to disclose Brady material that is evidence in the government's possession. So that means that, you know, the prosecutor brought this case, the prosecutors had the full video, but they sliced it and diced it only to show the part to say he jugged this boy and ran. And he, you know, said whatever he said. He put his hands on me. Obviously, they're saying that's not good enough. But what the Brady violation says that when they withhold information, because this information would it is obviously it would be more favorable to Karmelo. But keep in mind, when you go through a trial, that's what they're supposed to do. Look at the information. But what it states is that is a huge problem. They intentionally withheld the information. Like, it's not like it was, you know, a mistake or, you know, honest mistake. They literally cut this up because they only wanted to show the jury the part where he's running, so then they can say, oh, and he stabbed him and then he took off running. He was not running only to get away from them. He was running to get away from them. And then he said, I told him not to put his hands on me.
Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got these suspects, and they're currently treating.
Clearly, I told him not to put his hands on me. He put his hands on me. He's crying. He's remorseful still, guys. This is not nothing. Like, they released nothing. This is how you know all of what we're doing over here is affecting their ass. But this still ain't it. We need the entire video. Now we see why everybody is like, no, that ain't it. This is not the whole video. We still need the entire video. Exactly. This kid was running to get away from them. He was I mean, come on. This is not the attitude of somebody that decided that they just wanted to have a fight and run off. Like, he's crying. They were after him. And this makes sense. This is why the people that saw the video, they specifically said that you can look and tell that they were actually attacking him. Wait, y'all. I gotta check something. Okay, Nikki, I see you. I just wanted to make sure that that was you. Let me assign you to be a moderator. Just give me a second. I just wanted to make sure that was you. Wait a minute. How do I do it? Why? All right, just give me a second. Why is it acting weird? So give me a second once, Nikki. I don't know what's going on here. But what I was saying is, based on how he is responding, I guess I don't understand why they would have felt that he did that intentionally. Again, that's why I just feel like this was all a damn setup. Nothing about how he acted in that moment implied that he was out to hurt somebody, that he was literally, you know, intentionally try to hurt somebody. When I heard him cry, I wanted to cry. I'm sick of these folks. Like, this is how they feel about us, y'all. This is how they feel about us. This is ridiculous. And this is not even all of the video. And if you guys can kind of understand what they're doing, the real reason why you have not saw the video, because if you see the video, if people see the video, they're gonna be pissed off. This is why they hiding it. If this video showed that he did everything that they say that he did, they'd have been released it. They would have been released the video. Exactly. This was by design. Nothing about what I'm seeing now tells me that he started this. Well, this is not even the whole video, you guys. Remember, you know, everybody was coming out saying that they had saw a different version of the video. This is not what they saw. So I just want to make sure y'all know that. This wasn't what they saw. Wait, let me start it again.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects. And they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? Go ahead. I'll look here.
Copy, I'll be in route.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his...
Somebody is saying that there's a 10-minute video on Fox. Okay, let's see what somebody said. There's a 10-minute video. Well, let's see. Let's see. Fox. Is it Fox News? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see nothing on Fox, but let me see. Let me just type in something else. All right, let's see. Okay, Dallas Fox. I think I see what you're saying. All right, all right, thank you. I think I found it. Nikki, I'm trying to add you as moderator. Just give me a moment. For some reason, it's not working. Normally, when I click on somebody's name, it'll ask me, do you want to add them as moderator? I don't know what the heck is going on. So just give me a moment, please. Thank you. Okay, there they go, y'all. They're them little monsters. We just gonna have to watch it, y'all. There's no sound. Where is he? Yeah, the only thing about this one, there's no sound. I feel like they said when they went in, they actually pointed in the direction here. So I think I was looking in the wrong direction. I'm supposed to be looking under the canopy. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta rewind it. Okay, y'all, I'm slow. I was looking in the wrong direction. I should have been looking at the canopy and I was looking somewhere else. I'm sorry. I got to rewind it because I was not looking at the right place. But I saw him kind of fall back. So that is what they were referencing when they say you see him fall back. But that's him walking. I feel like that's him right there. I feel like that's him. Do y'all think that's him right there? I feel like that's him. Is it? I don't know. But let's just pay attention to the canopy because something is happening in the canopy. I feel like they still didn't give us a clearer version, but for some reason, everybody else said that it was very clear, so I feel like they still playing with us. They said that you could see, but they also said that they actually pointed out Karmelo. But I'm watching because the people that watched the video said you can see him fall back. You can see him fall to the back or something like that. I mean, it's clearly something going on. He is not sitting by himself. Because you see a crowd, it's like a crowd there. You can tell that it's people. So something is happening. Yep, something just happened. You can tell. Yeah, something happened. And they definitely chasing him. And they lied and said they was chasing him because of what happened. That's not why they chased him. And it's a few of them. Look at them. It's like 4 of them running behind. They definitely jumped him. They definitely jumped him and they lied. What are y'all thinking? I'm gonna put this in my other thing where I can zoom it. I can't zoom it on here, but after I get done with this live, I can zoom in on it. But I don't know. I feel like, what are y'all saying in the chat? I feel like that the quality is not there. And it seems like everybody, yeah, it definitely seems like a discombobulate. Something definitely happened. He didn't just start whacking nobody with no multi-tool. That was a lie. That definitely was a lie. So we know something happened. There's a 10-minute video out now. Yeah, I think this may be it. Right, that's what I was saying. I can't, because I'm sharing my screen, I can blow it up, but when you share your screen, you can only share what's on the screen. I can only blow it up when I'm not sharing my screen. But let me see something else, because what are y'all saying? Were you in court? Yeah, this is Fox. This is the Fox one right here. This is definitely Fox, but it's a little blurry. Yes, you said somebody that chased him and stopped. And they were not chasing him because, oh, he's, no, that this was something else going on. They definitely set him up. Eddie need his whooped. For real, for real. Somebody also told me that schools, they're required to have the video in 4K. Somebody said I zoomed in on it. The quality still isn't there. But isn't it crazy though? Everybody that watched it said it was clear. So I still feel like they playing games. It took them long enough to release it. In fact, they told people that they were not going to release it, but then they released it and the quality just isn't there. But you definitely can tell that something happened. Something definitely happened. It wasn't a situation where move out of, that something definitely happened. That kid said he put his hands on me. He said he put his hands on me. So the video, you say who released it? Let's see. Let me see what they're saying. I can definitely look. Let's see. All right, let me just check. I'm not sure what they said in terms of who released it. I just saw it and was like, let's see. You know what? That's a good question. Who released it? Good question. Because if it was released by um it doesn't say. It just says newly released body cam footage. Yeah, it doesn't say who actually released it. That's a good question because if this was released by the police, then we can understand then why it looks like this because everybody else that saw it was like, "Oh, it was clear." They said you definitely can tell who was who. They did say obviously you couldn't see the faces, but they definitely said it was clear. But they released it. At least they released it. I guess being able to get a clearer version is actually a whole nother fight, but at least they released, excuse me, at least they released it because it is exactly what them people said and them folks didn't lie. They said you can see him fall back. I mean, I can see something based on what they said, but to me, it did look like that. News 4 show, you said News 4. What is this? This is 4. You see it in the corner, it says 4. Yeah, it says News 4. Yeah, it's clearly raining. They was lying. Some of them saying, "Oh, it wasn't." I mean, just speak to. This is so disgusting. This is so disgusting. Somebody said a retouch released. They definitely. Now, here's my deal though. Looking at that video, you can tell that they jumped him. You can tell. It definitely was a fight. To say this boy just went crazy on somebody, they gon' it's a special place in hell for them. It's a special place in hell for them. What are y'all saying? Somebody said somebody has a 15-minute video. Yeah, something is definitely off. Yeah, they're making sure that we can't make out what's in the video. But think about it. The people that saw the video were able to see it. They all said, "Oh, yeah, you could see exactly what's happening." Think about it, guys. Everybody that saw the video were able to say it was 4 people. Do y'all remember that? They all said the same thing. It was 4 people. They all said this. But look how we can see this part very clear. Did y'all see? Do y'all understand this? We can see this all clear. We can definitely look, we can see them bringing them out clear. We can see them being arrested clear. Yeah, they still on bullshit. I'm gonna see y'all if I can see it on any other channels. What y'all saying in the chat? So when you first started the video, you seen the 4 or 5 walking, 4 or 5 guys walking. If you could start it over. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I did see that. I saw them come in and they're going to like circle them. Which is right now. You see them right there together. I'm gonna drop down at the bottom. Then it looks like 2 more. And it looks like Karmelo. Exactly. You can see the rain. I feel like they purposely did this. We can also see him coming out being arrested. We can see that very clear. I just feel like that no, I feel like this could have been just a little bit more clearer. I think they did this on purpose. Because everybody else that saw it, they were like, "Oh yeah, we can see. Play with your mama." So they wanted to show us this to, I guess, make us think that the people that said that they were able to see it, they really couldn't see it. Them damn people don't know each other. They did not make this up. They would have said we saw it. What they would have said we saw it. We really couldn't make out what was going on, but it looked like that there was some kind of struggle. That's what they would have said. They were very specific. Everybody that saw the video, they were extremely specific in what they said. So I feel like they did this on purpose. There's no way. I believe that this video is clear. Do y'all recall, like, all of the people that saw the video, they said, yeah, it was in 4K. They said it was clear enough to be able to make out what was going on. I wish I had Dwayne here so I could ask Dwayne, Dwayne, is this the video that you saw? I'm gonna call him. I'm about to call Dwayne. I'm about to call him. I don't know if he's available, but I'm gonna definitely call.
Hello.
Dwayne, I'm on live. I have a question for you. Have you had the opportunity to see that video that they have released?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're on live. I just want you to know. That video that they released, is that the video that you saw?
Parts of it. It's parts. The part that Karmelo is walking up, that's the part that they didn't show too many people. That's coming from a different camera.
Okay.
And then the parts that you see him coming out of the back, that's the end part of the 11-minute video they showed everyone. So they kind of spliced it together and showed him coming in and then going out and then showing him as the aggressor. That's all the prosecution's evidence that you're seeing.
Right, but I feel like it's missing something else simply because
it's missing a lot.
It's missing a lot. I thought so. And the reason why is because everybody that said they saw the video, they said they were very specific in what they saw. Now, when I see this, because I have heard what they said, I can say, okay, this is Karmelo. I can see him going under the tent because they said he falls back. I can be like, okay, I think that's him falling back. But this ain't the video that they saw because they said, oh, it was clear. You can definitely make out what happened. This one, you know something happened, but you really can't make out. So I feel like, and I was telling them, I said, I feel like they just threw this out there to say we showed you the video, but this ain't the clearest video that they have.
Yeah, this is just the court doing what they normally do, is to release the actual footage and everything that was actually shown in the court. So this is evidence that the prosecution proffered up. We know the defense didn't put up too much evidence, so they didn't show it all, but this is their evidence. So the court is just releasing it. So that's what they do after every court. I mean, after every trial. We're waiting on the full video from Frisco ISD.
Okay.
So that's the part that we're waiting for. So when we get that, we'll have all of the different cameras and their footage, and we'll be able to then parse through and see exactly what happened leading from that morning when they got there, leading all the way up till everybody left.
Gotcha.
That's the video footage we're looking for.
Okay, so this one is the prosecution's footage.
Yeah, that's what they use. If you're looking at that, then you're looking at exactly what they showed to get the jury to say, yes, we're going to give you 35 years.
Gotcha.
So that's what you're looking at right now.
Okay, that solves it. Thank you, Dwayne.
You're definitely welcome.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, y'all. I just wanted to call Dwayne. So y'all heard what he said. This ain't the video. This is what they showed the prosecution. This is that bullshit. This is the video that they showed the prosecution that they gave him 35 years. Because I said this is not the video. Like these folks need to go to jail. Like seriously, playing with people's lives. Like this is not the full video. So this is the video that they received from Frisco ISD, and they made a copy of it. They sliced it in whatever they did to fit their narrative. I feel like he needs to get off. F your son. You set your ass in a courtroom knowing that they put this evidence against this boy. People should be able to go to court and have a fair trial. So because you set your ass in the courtroom and allowed these people to slice and dice, then go put flowers on your son's grave. Go put flowers on your son's grave. I don't feel sorry. This ain't right. Like, this ain't right. This is not the full video. I just verified it with Dwayne. This ain't the full video, y'all. So this is what they saw. This is what they showed in court, y'all. This ain't it. Because I'm like, this ain't it. This couldn't be it. Those people, there's no way that they said, this is the full video. They said that it was clear. You can see when they explained it as if they were there. This ain't it, y'all. He said, as he stated in that call, he said that the videos that they have at Frisco ISD, you can see this from multiple angles. They playing in our faces again. What y'all saying in the chat? Exactly. Texas build high school stadiums like the pros, so they have great video footage. And that's what everybody has been saying. These people don't know each other. Like, they have no reason to lie. They would have said, yeah, we saw it. You know, it looks like something happened, but you really couldn't see. They describe these things as if they were there. So they playing with us again. So basically what they're doing is they're releasing footage so that they can say, oh, we released the footage. Absolutely not. This is not what we were looking for. This is not what we're looking for. Exactly. He needs no criminal charges and need to be free because y'all tampered with evidence. Therefore, there's nothing. They need to acquit him of the charges, and that's it, because they still playing with us. This ain't it. Because I'm looking at it like, this couldn't be it. This is not the full video. You can tell that ain't it. After Karmelo takes off running, it looks like he turns back around. Exactly. We know he didn't turn around after trying to get away. Exactly. And that's what Dwayne was saying. He said this video is something that they sliced up to fit whatever narrative that they were trying to fit, which again, you know, as I did a live earlier and they were saying, I don't know if this person was an attorney, but when you get into deliberately not showing evidence, and we know this was deliberate because this was part of a full video. So for them to get this video, they had to take it from the original video. And it is something called, I think it's the Brady violation. That is a serious offense. It's when the prosecution deliberately holds evidence because they know that that evidence would be good for the prosecution. But then check this out, though. Look how clear this is. How is it so foggy when you're trying to see what happened under the tent? When they bringing them out, we know exactly what that is. You see how the clarity cleared up? How is that? Yeah, they full of shit. They definitely full of shit. Exactly. We don't see no ambulance or nothing. Exactly. We don't even hear him when if you guys recall, they were saying that once the police came and they said, I got the alleged suspect, and he says, no, I did it. What happened to that? They chopped in. This is a mess. This is not the full video. If that's school footage, then who's operating the camera? Because they are only focused on Melo. Exactly. That part. That's how you know this was the footage that they used for the prosecution. Because where is the other footage? And as Dwayne stated, with regards to the footage that the school has ISD, they have different what is that? What am I trying to say? Different angles. Where are the different angles? Like you said, they're just focused on Melo. We're not seeing anything else. And this is how you know they on some bullshit. No blood on the hoodie. Remember that the editor said he didn't focus on the top of the tent because the prosecutor didn't ask him to. This is a setup. Exactly. This is definitely a setup. The fire department always shows up before the police. These folks is crazy. That is strange. Releasing this on Juneteenth. That might not even be true. They said he confessed. No, it's not alleged. I did it. I don't believe that. Well, we don't know because they still didn't show the footage of it. Like, this is not the original footage. This is some bullshit. This is what they give you when you start to make noise. People are making noise. We want to see the footage. People are saying, why are you guys not showing the footage? What are you hiding? So what they do then is they just release something. Okay, here it is. Here is the footage. Oh, let me get into my girl, y'all. My girl. Let's go over to her page. Let's see what she's talking about. I'm so sick of these honkies. I'm over them. Like, ooh, I'm gonna have to pray. Y'all, they making me don't like them. All right, let's get into my girl. She said the same thing y'all was saying. They released this damn fabricated footage on Juneteenth.
Slaughterhouse. This is not a courthouse. This courthouse is designed when you would come here and you look like us to slaughter you. Absolutely. That judge intentionally sealed us from being able to have a legal right to see what the fuck was going on in this case for a motherfucking reason. That's fine. Because he know when we have access, we don't play about our people. So how do he silence us? He closed the fucking case so we can't see what the fuck is going on. Also, the reason he shut down black media from coming, he only had these white motherfuckers up in that courthouse so that they could tell the wrong fucking story about Karmelo Anthony. And they could tell the white story about the domestic terror, because that's what they were. Those twins are domestic racist terrorists. That judge fucked him. That prosecutor fucked him. They had them white dumb motherfuckers on their jury for a reason. When they pick their jury like that, that's designed because they know that their people are not smart as us. We can read through the bullshit. They follow their bullshit and believe what they say. So when we are out here discrediting ourselves, it's giving them an advantage. They know how to divide us, and that's through the court system. And they silence us from the court system. When you see that motherfucking prosecutor, ask him, why do he have a settlement with the civil case for harassing 7 white women at this fucking office? Ask the DA how he was on that motherfucking case and he still got a fucking job. That's because they vote for each other. So we got to take our power back. Elections are coming. That's right. We gonna tell their ass what we want, or you gonna get the fuck out. We got to show up for jury service. We got to show up and participate. Stop trying to get the fuck off of a jury because that's how they slaughter us. Those kids got up there and lied off of a relationship. And the prosecutors led it. They have an ethical duty to make sure witnesses testify truthfully. And they did. Because it was a win for them. They cost one of ours their freedom. That judge was in there feeding the state objections because they were too dumb to know what the fuck to object to.
Yes, he did.
I ain't never seen no judge do no shit like that. He got too much fucking experience, over 40 years as a fucking prosecutor, and you don't know how to fucking object? And you got this judge up there helping you? On such a big case? This is his life. We just came from South Carolina where they hunted their baby down and got off. They tried to hunt him down, and he protected himself so he could get home safe, and they convicted him. And one white jury had the motherfucking audacity to sit in that damn box and cry. It's too late for your tears. Your tears was needed when you was back there deciding within 30 fucking minutes of his life. This is a slaughterhouse. This is not a courthouse.
Ooh, y'all. Yeah, they definitely played in our face with this bullshit. You know, this whatever it was that they done released. This is not the full video. This video is some bullshit, and y'all full of bullshit for this. This ain't, what is this? Like, this is, I'm like, this, I'm waiting for the part that everybody's talking about. It never came. This is not the video. I hope they dismiss all charges. And when they do, I'm going to get on this internet and tell them off. I just can't wait because this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Karmelo could have lost his life. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you guys were on my live earlier, but I had talked to a doctor the other day, and we were just talking about this case. And I said, you know, if a person has seizures, you know, and they get into a fight, and the doctor said, if a person has seizures and they get into a fight, they could die. So this kid was running to get away from them. He already knew he had medical issues, and you pump bees, put him in prison for 35 years. I don't care about Austin. I don't care about Austin, his mammy, or his daddy. You put this kid in prison for 35 years. But wait a minute. A white boy just killed a black one. I don't remember. I got to look it up. He killed this black boy. They gave him, I think it was 3 or 4 years. Don't quote me on it. That's it. He got 3 or 4 years in prison. Then you have I don't know if he's Spanish or Mexican or whatever his race is. He went and unalived somebody, I think in the bathroom. They gave him 10 years probation, 30 days in jail, and an ankle monitor. And you give this kid 35 years? Huh. This is too much, and still playing with us. This ain't the right video. This ain't it, y'all. It's real in Texas. Skin is your win or you lose. Woo! My son has seizures. That's so true. And see, I didn't know. I don't know. You know what the stuff I don't know about, I don't know about. But it makes sense. And do y'all realize that they never even brought that up in court about his seizures? Like, come on now. You want to send an innocent person that has never been to jail before, don't have any type of record. You want to send him to prison for 35 years because he didn't stand there and lose his life? Hunter can join his brother for all I care. Look, like another real judge said, they can mess around and Karmelo can get even more time. What I don't understand. Like, you probably want to rewrite that. I'm struggling. You said, like another real judge said, they can mess around. I think you said mess around, and Karmelo can get even more time. Karmelo is gonna get off. I don't understand what your question is. Hopefully they get more time and go to jail. Yeah, this is them playing with us again. Where are the raindrops? Dwayne said it was clearly raining. You can see it perfectly, which means That video was well after the fact. Yeah, it has stopped. Well, you can see in the video, because remember they said it had rained and then it had stopped, and then they said it had drizzled. You can definitely tell that it was, it had, it had at some point rained. Lord, listen, I love that y'all be sending me this stuff, but listen, people be sending me stuff all day nonstop. Like my inbox is just a mess. Yeah, so what y'all think? Like, what are y'all thinking in the chat? Exactly. Every day they show us how demonic they are. And then they're going to release this bullshit video on Juneteenth Day. I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, we about to watch the video. That's some bullshit. That ain't the real video. So if you guys recall, remember they said that Frisco ISD kept the real version of the video, but I was told that the police wanted to take the whole video, and they were like, no, we are not giving you this because we own it. So they allowed them to copy it, and obviously when they copied it, they did whatever it was that they needed to do with it. But Karmelo had an attorney. Why his dumb, stupid attorney didn't say anything? Like, whew, this is a lot. Expert witnesses can also detect tampering with the video. Yeah, and they didn't have none. And the state did have an expert witness, but the expert witness stated that his job was only to speak to certain portions of the video. So I'm just like, because I think it maybe a question was asked, and he was like, I was instructed to only. Do y'all see how they try to do our children? Like, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Austin's brother and his friends, yeah, they need to be charged. They need to be charged. No, because it seemed to me that they went there with the notion of jumping on him. That's what it looked like to me. And from what I understand, if you set out to commit a crime and a person passes away, then you are charged with a crime. So I feel like they most definitely need to be charged. Poor Austin, my foot. You think you're really funny. Poor Austin. I missed that one. All right. Thank you, Black Goddess, for the super chat. Now, Nikki, let me see if I can assign you to be a moderator. I'm not understanding what's going on. Normally, if I click on somebody's name, it'll say, I don't know what's going on with this thing today. It's not, the option is not showing up, which is really, really weird. I might say, poor Austin. Austin is in heaven. What happened to the footage of them for exactly walking to the stand? So what I have been told, I don't know if you were here when I had called Dwayne. It seems like they didn't provide. This is not the full account of what happened. That's the best that I can tell you. You can tell by the way they were walking into church. Hell yeah, they came there. They definitely came there with the shit. They definitely came. You can tell that they came there. They set out to do exactly what they did. And that's why that brother Hunter is falling apart. Usual suspects. What will you do about it? I'm sure all the witnesses are siding with the Metcalfs because Austin died. Yeah, and probably scared, because they said they'd be whooping them people's tails. Two guys were pushing and shoving back and forth if you zoom in while watching. Loving everybody and turning the other cheek has not gotten us anywhere. I ain't never turned the cheek. If you hit me, I don't hit you back. When I get done with you, the next thing you're going to see is the ambulance. So if you hit me, I take it to 1,000. Don't put your hands on me. So I'm not turning the cheek. I'm not going to hit you like you hit me. I'm knocking you out. Okay. Don't put your hands on me. If you put your hands on me, I got to protect myself. I don't know if you got a weapon. So if you hit me, I got to put you to sleep. That's just how that's going to go. I got to put you to sleep. I don't know if you got a weapon. I don't know if you're crazy. So I got to knock you out. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't do the pushing and shoving. If you push me, I'm knocking you out. And that's just that. I'm not doing it. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, Eddie needs to be charged. Thank you for doing this series, Lakeysha. There needs to be an alternate perspective to the prevailing pile on against Karmelo. I don't even watch those channels. Like, I refuse to watch channels where, especially Black people, knowing how we are treated when it comes to things like this, I don't even watch it. So I wouldn't even know what these people are saying, because if I happen to click on it and they're saying something negative, I just click off of it. I don't even watch it. So from my perspective, everybody is on Karmelo's side, because I don't watch that. I'm not watching that. Like, it's stupid. The attorney was a plant. It's a shame how they played with Carmelo Anthony's parents, right? Proportionate response to danger. Yeah, I'm knocking you out. So I'm not proportionate. You get knocked out. Tory experience. They are demonic. That's why they can't deal with the truth. Exactly. Judge Joe Brown was a drunk disappointment. Where Judge Joe Brown come from? I'm kind of reading them out of order, but yeah, I don't know what Judge Joe Brown got to do with this. They had to release it, and I'm still not satisfied. And if y'all know what's good for the people in the bushes, the judge has exit stage left, right? But I don't know. I don't live in Texas, but somebody did say that the judge is looking to get into politics. Did y'all hear that? I'm not, I don't live in Texas. I have a lot of people in Texas, but I really don't talk to them like that. And then when I do, it's not really about politics. Usual suspects. Now, if you guys just came in the video, if you can please like the video, that helps the video reach other people throughout the algorithm. We want everybody to know that Karmelo was attacked. There were 3 ladies that viewed the video, and it described a very clearly, exactly. Everybody that saw the video described it as clear. My point exactly. So when I'm looking at this, hell, I know I wear glasses, but damn, even with the glasses on, I took them off because I'm like, I can't see this. So exactly, they playing with us. That video just in the discovery package, but I can see through the video if you can pay closer attention. They were there fighting themselves. That's how fast it was. That video just in the discovery package. I'm gonna zoom in once I get off of here, because when I'm sharing the screen, I can't zoom in, but what I can do is I can screen record it and zoom in. Austin's brother and his friends needs to be charged, right? It's never gonna happen, because Austin and his friends, we talked about this earlier. People, oftentimes talk about, how these schools where there's a bunch of white kids, how it's, so much better. What people don't understand is those kids are horrible. The difference in the white and the Black kids is the Black kids get in trouble. The white kids don't. They allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do. Poor Austin. Oh, I already read that. Texas is racist, more racist than many other countries or states. I didn't know that. I'm learning this, after learning, about this Carmelo Anthony case. The crazy part is, guys, I know so many people that actually live in Texas. So many. I don't feel sorry for the boy. The hell to the no. I don't feel sorry. I don't. I can't even pretend. I feel like, as a parent, of course, you're gonna feel hurt, but why you keep putting on all of these lies? Like, as a parent, you got to take responsibility for what you instilled in your child. Like, you raised a bully. You are a bully. Did y'all hear what they were saying about Jeff Metcalf at the hearing, that he was bullying people, taking their seats, doing his sons? That's what he was doing, what he taught them to do. You got a trolling Somebody said tether in the chat. Yeah, they do come in the chat. It's just a bunch of weirdos. Tell me the name and I can get them out. Oh, get out of here. Fuck off. Well, I ain't gonna make me cuss. I don't give a about Austin. I don't give a about what is his name? Jeff. None of y'all. I don't care about. Go find you something to do with yourself. Somebody said the video was released 4 days ago. Well, it's obviously, funny that they are always talking about how much the Carmelo Anthony family got for a fund that they set up to pay for attorney fees, in which they have already released a statement saying that the money was used for attorney fees and for them moving, but they have several GoFundMe accounts. I don't want to hear nothing them folks got to say. Nothing. The father's still begging for money. The mama too. I don't want to hear shit they got to say. That's why that wife won't even do a video interview with that demon. She don't like him. We already established that. She don't like that man. She don't like him. You're right. She's not going to do a video interview with him because she don't like his ass. Somebody sent me a message. Let me see what they talking about. What these people just making up shit. These people don't have anything better to do. Incognito. Somebody said they just sent me a video. All right, I was looking. Somebody has sent me I'm showing my whole thing on. Lord have mercy. I didn't realize that. Let me stop sharing. I was looking in my thing. Whoever the troll is, if he misses Austin so much, go. Yeah, we don't. This ain't you're on the wrong. Go find you something to do. We don't give a about Austin. Okay, you have a Black kid in prison that they decided to trump up evidence, don't provide the correct evidence. Austin is asleep. Okay, go sleep with him if you care about him so much. We don't give a fuck. Okay. You do understand what that means? We don't give a fuck. Just like y'all didn't about George Floyd and any other Black person that passed away. We don't care. Okay? Do you not understand that? And where are you so I can get you up out of here? We're going to get you up out of here. Because you keep coming in here telling us about somebody that we don't care. The world is a better place without him. Didn't they say he was beating his daddy ass and jumping on people at school? Bye. Go be judged, you demon seed. Putting your hands on folks. That kid was crying saying, he put his hands on me. Keep your hands to yourself. I just told you, if somebody hit me, I'm putting you to sleep. We not exchanging, you hit me, I hit you. If you hit me, you're going to sleep. And that's on that. I do. Here I'm about to, for some reason, I'm not sure what's going on here. Like somebody is in the chat and I'm supposed to assign her to be a mod, but for some reason it ain't working. So I don't know what's going on with this. So yeah, I do, but for some reason it's not letting me assign. But no, I don't pay these folks no attention. They just, they need help, unfortunately. But yeah, something is going on here. Let me try something else because I definitely tried to assign, but when I click, it doesn't give me the option. I have no idea what's going on tonight. So if you want to be a mod, you may just have to come back because I don't know what's going on. Normally what happens if I click next to somebody's name, it'll say put user in timeout, ban user, delete comment, or it'll say assign mod. So I don't know why it's not happening tonight. Well, if you can figure it out, I would be okay. Yeah, I don't know, it's just not working because normally if I click on it, it'll say assign mod. So I'm just like not understanding what the hell is going on. It ain't working. Let me see if I do something else. No, it's not working. Right. Yeah. So in all honesty, the people that come in the chat, they're weird because I literally, when I do these lives, I put it so that if you want to comment, you have to be in here like 20 minutes. And then you would have to be a subscriber. So they go through all of that to be in here for 20 minutes and be a subscriber, all to say something stupid and get blocked. You said, did you see the real video on After Prison Show? Yeah, I have no idea what After Prison Show is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. You said After Prison Show. Okay, thank you. You said the troll is Jen. Ooh, thank you for the $2 super chat. They understand why he's protecting himself. Like I was saying earlier, some of these people feel like because you Black, listen, don't touch a white person. They weird. They understand. I mean, they understand it. Let me find this fool real fast that y'all putting in the chat. I'm about to find his ass real fast. Oh, let me get your ass out of here, you weirdo. I got him. Yeah, I got him. I feel like they do understand. They don't care. They feel like, you Black. A lot of these people think that they're better than Black people. So because they feel like they better than Black people, they feel like, hey, they can do whatever they want to you. Like I said, if you put your hands on me, I am putting you to sleep. You said he has a YouTube channel, but I don't. Okay, so what did he have on there that you want me to watch? Yeah, I'm not familiar with whoever that person is. Sorry. You said I'm white and I say so. I don't know what that means, but I must say, no, I don't want to. I'm not sure if you just came in, but that's what we just watched. We were watching the video, but the video that they showed is not the real. I mean, it's not the original video. It's not. So I thought that's what we were gonna see. That ain't the original video. That's some bullshit. They playing with us again. They definitely playing with us again. There are 3 ladies. Oh, I've read that one already. I'm just going here trying to. So I can't read all of y'all, stuff that y'all put in here. Like I said, if y'all really want me to read it, just super chat it. I just be picking random ones, but I can't keep up with this damn chat. Right. Exactly. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. You said I need to get those ladies. Which ones? Are you talking about? Who are they? That part. Somebody said. Right. Isn't it crazy how white people stick up for their people simply because they're white, and then they'll tell us, oh, you just sticking up for them because they Black. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bull crap. When you say you need to get those ladies, are you talking about Daisy? It's a white lady named Daisy. I mean, I saw a few more. Lakeysha, is there a Black-owned bank in Atlanta that will facilitate donations to Karmelo? You know what? When I did my live earlier, yeah, they gave me a lot of different suggestions that I have. One of the ones that they gave me was Liberty Bank and Trust. I looked them up. So I'm going to reach out to Liberty Bank and Trust. And also there were a few others. So I actually do have some people that I'm going to reach out to. Yes, I do. So I do have some banks that I'm going to reach out to. And like I said, I'm just going to go in and let them know what I'm trying to do and, see if they can give me some suggestions. And then, in terms of like a payment processor, I'm just going to get it straight from the bank. I'm not going to deal with these because ideally, when we go through like Stripe and all of these other companies, it's really coming from a bank. So I'm just going to go directly to the source and see when you do that, nobody can cut it off because it's kind of owned by you. So I got it figured out. I just got to get down to the black banks. The black banks is on the whole nother side of town. So I literally got to go to the city of Atlanta, which I mean, it's not a problem. I just want to make sure that I call and let them know that I'm coming and what I'm coming for. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to set it up. And if you donated and you got your money back, let me know because I literally go in the system and it's a little clicker and it say refund. So I just went in there and refunded everybody. Now I even refunded myself. So I guess I should, when I get my money back, I'll know because it did say 5 to 10 days. I don't know why it would say 5 to 10 days, but that's what it said. I'm not from ATL, but shout out to my black people in ATL. Where you from? Defending yourself isn't a crime. It's not. It's not a crime. And watching that video, you can tell he was literally in fear. Because I would have stood there and took all of them straight out. Okay. Listen, so that he literally wanted to get away from them. He really did. And then even asked, was concerned about the boy's well-being, which I wouldn't have gave a FUCK about him. But he was naturally concerned. Somebody said, exactly, that is smart. These online GoFunds or scams, so that it's smart to you. Well, no, what the thing about it, it's just too much weird shit going around. Like I literally started that fundraiser in a day. We had literally raised damn near $4,000. They got mad, so it's just like, I don't want to waste my time either getting all of this payment, these different payment processors, and then they call and then something happened and then they be like, okay, well, we're going to hold it. Because they literally was like, well, we're going to hold everything. And then in October, I'm like, in October, we're in the month of like, no. So I just was like, I'm just going to refund everybody's money. Like, this is stupid. This don't even make sense. They're like, oh, well, people can dispute it. Well, people can always dispute things. But if the website says it's a donation and you reach out to me, I'm going to send you a screenshot of the website. So I'm just like, I'm not going to be going back and forth with these folks. It's a crime if you're black and stand up for yourself or fight back at them. Yep, it is. That's why we got to really not put ourselves in these situations around these folks where it's all of them. Watch when you are around all of them, okay? Because they're going to stick up for them, So unfortunately, yeah. Somebody said your facial expressions be having me rolling. And I be trying not to because it's just natural. I need to stop. Yeah, you doing more than what I see some doing in Texas, and I'm in Texas. That's why I send you emails. You are for real with this fight for justice for Melo. Yeah, I really feel like he's going to get a new trial. Did the coach tell Austin to hold it down before or after Karmelo entered the tent? I don't recall, but I do remember somebody saying that. But you know, there were some statements that they made that wasn't true. So I don't remember if that was one of them, because if you recall, Austin didn't take the stand. Remember, he never took the stand, but there was something that was stated that, you know, Hunter had, I'm sorry, I keep saying Austin. Hunter never took the stand. But if you recall, Hunter said Austin had died in his arms, although he didn't take the stand, but that was the narrative that was painted. So I don't remember. They kind of lied so much. So I really don't. I don't remember. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I need to put my damn glasses on, child. What did that say? Ron Robert remix. I look like an old lady with them glasses on, but I couldn't see. Did you see Karmelo's teammates on the field and all those other people not under the tent? His coach said that Karmelo should have been on the field. Yeah, I did see all the other people not under the tent. I'm sorry, I missed that part where you said his coach said that he's supposed to be under the field. I missed that part. Yeah, I missed that part. So I can't answer that question. To be honest. Did anybody else hear that part where they said, I mean, Karmelo was supposed to be under the field? I don't remember, because I guess I kind of got bored with the stuff where they were saying, you know, he wasn't supposed to be under the tent, because does it even matter? Is it a crime to be under the tent? Like, all right, I got to get you up out of here. Marshmallow, your mammy. You got to go. I'm thinking they didn't know some Black people had already viewed the original video before they started cutting and pasting. Well, shoot, it wasn't just Black people. You know, the lady Daisy, she saw it. And I don't know if they actually even cared, to be honest. I believe they had their plan together. They were going to, you know, keep the cameras out of the courtroom. They were going to run with this narrative, and they, for some reason, thought, I don't know why they thought they was going to play with us like this. I don't know. I don't know. Because even if people did or didn't see the video is not the correct video. So I don't know what they thought. I really don't. I know this. There would have been no way that I wouldn't have said nothing. No way. What is that shit called? Gag order or not? You are not going to keep me quiet, because I feel like the gag order was specifically for the Anthony family to shut up so that they can continue to run their mouths. Because if you really think about it, we didn't hear the Anthony family say anything, but what we did hear was all of these narratives that he brought a knife to school and he just did it for no reason, but we never heard from them. So it would have never been me. I was telling the story. I didn't give it. I wouldn't care if you liked it or not, because I think that was unfair as well, because we heard from like what they say Karmelo did, but we never heard his story. The white supremacist told Rosa Parks she had to get up, right? It's this same behavior that they have today. There's no reason for them to assault Melo. Fuck all the dumb shit, right? Sherelle say, why was it so hard to just release this? Well, what they released was not the correct video. So I'm thinking because the pressure was on, and we've saw them do this time and time again, they release something so that people can shut up. You know how they do it, but this is not the correct video. This ain't it. This is that grainy video that they played in court. Lakeysha, they think we are still asleep. They have no idea that God has awakened his people. America is under judgment. Right. Like y'all, they should have just not showed the video. You said, please play the video of Judge Joe Brown, the... Oh, I'm not playing that. You said Judge Brown. Did y'all see this? It says, you said Judge Joe Brown hates Mello? Isn't Judge Joe Brown a black guy? Is that who you were referring to? His attorney should have objected authenticity. I mean, his damn lawyer didn't do nothing. Now in the video, you can see them hit him. I'm going to zoom in later. Like I said, I can't share the screen and zoom in. I got to do it another way. They are trying to do damage control. Exactly. They should have just not released it because we ain't stupid. These folks, y'all know white folks is stupid. Like they do some of the dumbest shit. They do dumb stuff. They ask dumb questions. Like, why would they release this? They should have just not released it. Like, come on now. You release this video that I feel like they need to just dismiss the charges. They play too much. They threatened them all with jail time to stay quiet. That is probably what they did. Now that I believe. Yeah, they probably said, if you don't put it on him, you know you can be charged with a crime. Mello did not come over there until he was called over there by Eddie. Yeah, and Eddie's a liar because he also said they wasn't friends. Okay, well, if you are not close to a person, they ain't at your house, you don't have multiple pictures with them. Eddie is a liar, and to be honest, his testimony should have been stricken from the record because he's a liar. Like, when you lie and they have proven that you're a liar, they don't have to consider any of your testimony. But in this case, you know, they allowed them to just lie, and it's really pathetic. It's really pathetic. Did I do a super chat? Feel like I'm missing something here. Where am I? Okay, thank you, Damon. Thank you, Damon, for the $23 super chat. I appreciate it. The tape was made. Yeah, it was made to fit the narrative that they wanted to put out to the jury. Michael Wiggins, thank you for the super chat. I can only phantom what suppressed evidence will appear during the appellate review. Well, listen, y'all, I just learned this when I had read the case of the lady Suzanne Wooten. She appealed her case. They threw it out because they said they never had, I don't know if it was probable cause, but they basically said they had no evidence to even go as far as they did. They said they should have been, so they were not able to retry her. It was literally wiped off of her record. I used to watch Judge Brown too. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, I don't want to watch any, especially no old grown man talking about not liking a kid. I mean, I don't want to hear it. Sadly, all the videos been shown are only showing the end from where you see. Exactly. So that should tell you that they intentionally don't want to show this fight. Why? Why don't they want to show the fight? They have stated that he, you know, he did what he did. Show it to us. Show it to us. Why won't they show it to us? Because they're liars. They lie too much. That's all they do is lie. Lie, lie, lie all the time. Wait a minute, y'all. They lie too much. You can't believe nothing they saying. You show video, stop hiding the... Well, I don't know when you joined, but we've watched it. So I don't know when you joined. We played it. It's the video where the dad said he should have went rogue. Then they said Melo was jumped and called over there by Eddie. That is what Melo parents said. It's a video where the dad said he should have went rogue. I don't know what video you're talking about when you say it's the video where he should have been rogue. What video are you talking about? I mean, I'm going to drop the link. I mean, if y'all want to come up, because I'm trying to read y'all comments, but they kind of coming so fast. Here, just give me a second. See, you don't have to be in the chat or 20 minutes for all that other crap. Yeah, you got to be in this chat for 20 minutes. You can leave. I mean, you don't have to comment. You don't have to be here. Just know that. Karmelo was supposed to be pulled back in. Yes, so when we watch this video, I can share. I don't know if you guys were here when I shared it, but if you watch, what I do with that video? Oh, here we go. If you watch this video, you kind of see him under the tent, but then at some point it looks like he fell back or something like that. So here, I'm going to show it again here. But yeah, it does show. All right. Thank you for the $5 super chat. If he would have kept his hands to himself, he wouldn't be in the dirt. Simple as that. What? That is hilarious. Yeah, Judge around. What y'all saying? All right. What y'all saying? All right, guys. If you have not liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Who sung that? How did you get here? Who sung that? How did you get here? Oh, somebody said where are the timestamps. So from what I know, because I called Dwayne, this video is not the original video. Just want to throw that out there. This is not the original video. This is the grainy video, as y'all can see. Remember, they said it was a grainy video. This is it. So this is not the video that anybody saw, except for the jurors. I saw a person with the black hoodie with white writing on the back. Shove what looked like Karmelo, but of course the court left that part out. Right, I'm gonna drop down at the bottom. But yeah, as he goes there, you will. So right now you can kind of see right now. So something happened under there. You can definitely see that. And what they said is he kind of falls out the back. So what that also means is that it was a camera back there. You remember, because they can see it right up. This is not the full, they playing with us. This ain't the full thing. This is not the full video. Ron Robert remix. The witnesses lied. The video is fake. Austin wasn't stabbed with a knife. Karmelo wasn't suspended for bringing a knife to school. In Louisiana, who's lying? Thank you for the $10. And you know, what I keep saying is when you have a prosecution that lie and fake information, this is why I said that they need to just dismiss this whole thing, because you can't trust these folks. You can't trust them. Right. They did try to say that. Yeah, he was suspended. Just a bunch of lies. It's very irritating. The only person that was suspended was them damn twins. Somebody said, Deborah Cox, how did you get here, YT? Right. It was a multi-tool. And I also feel like, guys, because his attorney allowed them to continue to say that it was a knife, I think it stuck in the jury's mind that it was a knife, and it was never a knife. So the whole trial was a mess. You know, if Austin was suspended, what was he doing up on the school premises? Well, what they stated was, and I feel like this was a lie. They stated that Austin was suspended, but then later the coach said, I called them and told them to come. I think that was a lie. I feel like they said that to say, oh, they were supposed to be here. I don't think that that was true. I think that was a made up portion, because why would your coach tell you not to come and say the reason why they couldn't come because they had went fishing or something? I don't remember exactly what it was that they did, but then he decided to tell them, nah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I didn't believe that. I believe that they were not supposed to be there. I have a lot of issues with people, but I will never sell my people out for the white. Never. Never. For what reason? Absolutely. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. But it's a lot of us that will. They got that lie all over the internet about Karmelo being, yes. It almost seems like the twins and their father took they messed up life and shifted it on him. That's what I get. They said he was suspended, he had been in trouble before. These are all things that they have done before. Yeah, they got that lie all over the internet. Just lies after lies after lies. And then they were not on that school bus. What school bus are you referring to? That's why I'm saying exactly. That's what I'm saying exactly. And they running this video on a speed high level. They got it moving fast, as you can see, right? It's yeah, this is not the correct video. That's the video where Melo parents tell a little of what happened. So you said Melo's parents tell a little bit of what happened, and one video was this. This dog is getting on my nerves. Hold on for a second, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, what are y'all saying in the chat? This dog is so dumb. If y'all want to come up, you can. But when we see them walking through the gates, they were not walking as teammates or coaches exactly. All right. Right. And also, too, you said Austin had, in his system. Did you know that they said that they are not releasing the autopsy and that it's going to remain sealed? Another red flag. Look up the facts. You're looking for a fight that never happened. A witness testified that Austin told Karmelo he didn't want to fight. One shove. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't believe that either because I mean, if you didn't want to fight, you wouldn't be trying to move somebody out of a seat. I mean, I don't believe that. I mean, he was running from them. So clearly, if somebody is running from you and you know what I mean, is something happened. I mean, you can see, although the video is graining, you do see him fall back. So you do see that. So I mean, I'm sure he didn't just fall back on his own. Somebody had to push him. So I feel like if you didn't want to fight, then you wouldn't have, you know, been trying to move somebody out of a seat. Jacoby,
Hello.
hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. From Portland, Oregon. Um, so I think at this point, these all the folks who are involved with tampering with evidence, they all need to go to jail. And because I've been watching, it's the little child got deleted by the police officer at Walmart. That's too much for me. Cyrus, that was too much for me. And it's just one after one after one. And it should not be on your shoulders or anybody else's shoulders on the streets to be handling this. And I get, at first I used to get mad at white supremacy, and I still do. But then us knowing about white supremacy, the I'm white, I say so, we're showing you the evidence. I don't care. I'm white and I say so. And I think you deliberately no, it's the system is unjust. And we
Right,
put people in the office to look after us. And if you're our biggest voting bloc and the most loyal voting bloc, this should not even be happening.
right,
I'm sorry. It should not be happening. And then people wonder why people just kind of says, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna sit this one out and people
right,
get to learn their lesson because I feel more secure when you guys are handling business because I know the job will get done. Now, I donated to Carmelo Anthony's Gibson Go. Pretty all of us, a lot of us did,
mhm,
and they should be sued too because you allow racist people to get their money, but as soon as he's filing for a defense to protect himself, oh no, no, those laws need to be changed where you cannot just do things like that. You have a right to a legal counsel. You have a right to due process. You have a right to see, to get your day in court. And this father, I'm not going to blame the family. The family didn't know about um, that piece of crap. Malik was his name, the one who was the quote unquote activist. All
Are you talking about
y-
Dominique?
yeah, Dominic. I apologize. See, you see how much I don't care about that guy. See, I forgot his name. So, and, um, the parents got screwed over. The father lost his job. He probably had to put the money up and
Right,
maybe get along his mortgage just to get a decent counsel. So, and I was trying to explain this to Mr. Sperling, and instead of having an open dialogue, he kind of pinned me down on one police report. Is it murder or not murder? I'm like, you can't. How do you answer that question? And I probably should not have said, I should have just, but I was just like, if how does anybody not see what we saw the reports coming out of the court? How this is not a just system, and they're
right,
thinking that you can only do it to black people,
right,
you know, and you are the beta test. You are the beta test for nefarious things to come. See, they thought that the Biden crime bill they thought they could contain that to black folks. And then
right,
when the opioid broke out, the opioid epidemic broke out and all the oxycodone, it affected a lot of white people. And what did they call it? A health crisis. And so here in Portland, Oregon, it's a very liberal state. we passed Measure 110. I supported Measure 110 because it was to decriminalize drugs and not put people in prison, because I didn't want my people, if my people went through that, I wouldn't want someone else to go through that. But
Right.
it was on the contingent that they would get help and so forth. When that law got passed, you know what these sons of bitches said? Oh,
What?
well, it's their right. And so now the police couldn't arrest you for fentanyl. They couldn't do nothing. People were getting shot, stores are closing down. And so I say that to say this, because I'm just kind of rambling and just kind of frustrated, that if we do get somebody in office, they have to be about the people.
Right.
Okay. They cannot be about, I'm sorry, about third world country issues. This ain't it, man.
Right.
This ain't it. And you wonder why the orange man got up in there, because
Right.
no one was handling business.
Right.
Y'all, everybody get mad all they want to. Y'all, they did not do. Don't come up here now talking about, oh, it's racist. We needed you last year. We
That's
needed you
true.
2 years ago. And so I'm just fed up. If it's gonna happen, if it's gonna go down, they gotta be about black business. And I'll
Yeah,
land my plane.
that is true. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
have a great rest of your evening.
Yeah.
Eugenia Williams, 4327. We made the people demand for a release of Karmelo with all charges. I'm sorry, we the people demand for a release of Karmelo with all charges dropped, with all of the laws broken to convict this baby falsely. It screams a mistrial, corruption. My only question now is how many more Melos are there? Right. Like, I mean, and this is what really got me, committed to talking about it, because this is not a case where, somebody got in trouble before, and, we don't really know what happened. We're talking about a kid that was a good kid, went to school, respectful, and then they put these charges on him. Come on now. This is what we tell our kids to do: go to school, get good grades, don't be out here getting into situations with people. Respect your teachers, all of which he did. And this is what happened to him. This is what happened. Yeah, it's not a good situation. And just what you said in your message, you said how many more Melos are out there, which when you really think about what happened to him, it really makes you wonder. It definitely makes you wonder. Or make it fair. FBA should have a right to crowdfunding like everyone else. Well, the deal, the thing of it is they don't they what they want to do is make sure the family don't have no resources. We all know that money is a source of resources. So if you don't have money, then they won't be able to get an attorney. So that's what it all boils down to. They could care less about the crowd fund, but they don't want you to be able to get the funds to be able to, get yourself, an attorney that you would need. So that's pretty much what it's all about. They don't want Karmelo to get out of to get out of jail. The daddy said that if he, and I thought this was the craziest thing I had ever heard. He said if he died, he was going to leave a letter. And I said, this dude is sick. Because the moment that you die, the last thing you're thinking of is how you want to keep somebody else in prison. You should get your head checked out. But the father said if he died, he's leaving a letter so that whoever he's leaving his letter to, they can read it to the parole board. And I was like, oh, this is too much. Too much. Yeah, and somebody in the chat. What if the boy died of something else? Because why they don't want anyone to see the autopsy? Girl, that's what I said. There's too much cover up here. Why don't they want people to see the autopsy? We don't know what he died from. People were saying that they took forever getting him to the hospital because they didn't think it was that serious. So how is it that y'all took forever to get this boy to the hospital and he done passed away? What if he had a heart attack from them, them drugs that he had taken? Now somebody just sent me a cash app. Thank you so much, Tasha, last name with the middle. I'm sorry, first initials of the last name is D. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate when y'all do the cash apps. The super chats is fine as well, but just so y'all know, YouTube do take 50%. So I mean, it's okay because I understand, you know, you may have your card or whatever, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see what. I'm surprised it came to this phone because it normally comes to my other phone. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. All right. So thank you for the Cash App, Tasha Dudley. So we're on live. Somebody put in my chat about another person live. I'm like, what? I can't. How am I gonna be on live and be in somebody else's live? Is y'all okay? I'm just quickly reading the chat. So we don't know what the hell happened to Austin, but they did say that they did not think that that boy was going to die. So what if he had a heart attack from whatever they was taking? We don't know what they were taking. The fact that they don't want the autopsy, you want to keep everything sealed, they definitely hiding something. They're hiding something. Definitely, they are. They definitely are. Not only does he need to file the appeal, but a complaint. Yeah, he once all of this get figured out, he definitely needs to get a lawsuit because this is a lawsuit. Like, come on now. This is definitely a lawsuit. Oh boy, we got to get somebody else out of here. Anthony WB. Okay, let me look for you. They be so weird though when they come in here. Oh, shut up, Anthony. That boy probably died from fentanyl. Get your ass up out of here. We don't know. We don't know why he died because again, when you withhold evidence, you're hiding something. It doesn't matter that he admitted. That doesn't mean the stab actually killed him. Are you dumb? Somebody admitting to stabbing somebody. Okay, you do know what an autopsy is. We want to see what the autopsy says. The people that took the boy to the hospital didn't think that the stab was enough to kill him. So we don't know why he died or how he died because we have not been able to see the information. They kept it sealed, which is telling me that there's something else in there they don't want us to see. Can't believe shit they say. Did anyone in the courthouse say that the medical examiner testified to regarding the case, the cause of death? I would assume that he did. I mean, I would assume generally that is what happened in these cases. But to be honest, I don't remember it. I'm just being honest. I really don't. Yeah, I just learned what YT means. I bet a YT wouldn't allow an all-black jury. I did not know what YT. I thought YT was YouTube, to be honest. I just learned what that meant. Because somebody said on TikTok, they won't, if you say, you know, why, whatever, they won't. Yeah, they do that. But I didn't know that. So now I know what YT. I thought it was YouTube, but yeah. Toxicology screen has to be taken. Exactly. But I mean, when they withholding evidence, we don't know. When our ancestors turned the other cheek, whitey folks spit on the cheek that wasn't turned. Just know I'm not my ancestors. I sure ain't. Baby, bye. I told you, if you hit me, you're going to sleep. Okay. You're going to sleep. I don't know if you got a weapon or if you have crazy. So I got to knock you out. You know, that's just, I'm not going to be playing these games. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh, here we go. Another weirdo. These people be miserable. They literally be miserable. Miserable. Let me go find this other idiot and get him up out of here. Right. That's another one. Why are they not showing the so-called knife? Why is it in the trial they never showed any of the shit that actually happened? They didn't have the real knife, or it wasn't a knife, but they didn't have the real multi-tool that was used, but got something similar to it. All of that is bullshit. No, show the real one. We want to see the real one. Yeah, they didn't. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand this dude's attorney either. Right. Why y'all don't go with y'all people? Girl, they weird. They so weird. They go where they don't, where they're not wanted. And like I was saying earlier, it's like when you put your messages in the chat, you have to wait 20 minutes. The reason why I put it on 20 minutes, because I hope that the trolls will go somewhere, but they so stupid and ignorant, they'll just wait for 20 minutes because, they weird like that. Weirdos. I'm about to find you so I can block you though. Somebody said Austin died from a meth attack. I've heard that, but I mean, we haven't saw the autopsy, so we don't know. It's a few of you content creators going really hard in the paint for Mello. I wish it were a way you all could get together and broadcast all of the information. Well, so here's the deal with that. You said all get together and do what? Because a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is sometimes it's the same stuff. So I don't know how we would do that. Like for instance, if you were to look, you see now everybody is talking about the same thing. So I do try to do research on different things because I do get tired of talking about the same stuff that other people are talking about. But now the video, obviously, we've all been wanting to see the video. So I was like, look, I'm just going to go live and talk about it. But generally, I really like to research other parts of stuff because for me, I get bored when I'm talking about the same stuff. So, but yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying. But it's a lot of times it's hard to get together because generally like some people may use different broadcasting software, and if they're using different software than you really can't share it on your channel. So typically if you go to someone else's channel, it's kind of like you working for free because you are missing money when you really on somebody else's channel. So that's kind of the only thing. That's why generally you see people create their own content, because it's like you working. You don't really get paid for being on other people's channel. Keith, thank you for having the courage to call all of this out, unlike those tap dancing, bootlicking sellouts. Right. And you see people like, Anton with a huge platform. Like, how are you a Black person and not saying anything about this? Are you Black? Like, do you realize that this could be your daughter? This can be your son, and you just sitting around saying nothing? Like, and then you'll be the first one on this internet crying, telling us about your situation. Like, people be weird. Like, I see a lot of content creators that got way more followers than me, and they won't talk about things that affect our community. It's a lot of people like that, but they want you to run to their channel, listen to the gossipy stuff. And I'm not saying I don't talk about gossipy stuff, but damn, can you talk about something that affects our community? They'll never do it. You know why? Because they feel like they won't make as much money as they will talking about bullshit. And I think that's messed up. I think that's messed up. But that's how people are. And that's kind of how we're in the situation that we're in, because some of us would prefer money over, ethical shit. As long as you pay us, we don't care. Like you got Anton, every time something happened with a Black person, he gonna take the other person's side. It don't matter, whatever it is, he gonna definitely take the non-Black person's side. He beyond a sellout. I think sellouts he beyond that. He's beyond that. Sellout. Y'all know I really stopped talking about dude because I realized that the shit he was doing, not only did he not give a damn about black people, but he would do anything for us to talk about him and just to be clickbaited. So I was like, I'm not talking about that fool. So I was just like uninterested because he would do anything. And that's really a shame. Because at the end of the day, they look at us all the same. Racist people look at us all the same. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You may think that you got more money than the next person. They look at you as the N word. They don't care how much money you have. They don't care how much money you have. Well, he was on Fox News, but I don't believe you haven't saw him on Fox News. They were saying that, Fox News must have started watching his content because you don't see him on Fox News anymore. You saw him over there, with his sellout partner, Stephen A. Smith, and he do the same shit. They're the same people. They're the same sick individuals. Somebody said, yeah, Charleston White, that dude need to take his medication. Anton has a very basic content. Yeah, he do reaction videos, and I'm trying to figure out where is the creativity exactly. Anton don't do shit. He literally every video that he has, he's going to TikTok taking them and just sit there and do this. That's why somebody was telling me, oh, don't play Anton. Anton ain't gonna strike nobody channel because quiet is kept. If them TikTokers start striking his channel, he will be in a world of trouble. So yeah, Anton just, I don't know what type of stupid ass content he does. He just go and clip some shit off of TikTok and just be like reaction videos all day. He doesn't really give anything intellectual versus playing the video, talking about it, and then going to the next one. I don't know. Tasha K was like, I didn't know his content was like that. Yeah, that's his content. Sellouts will eventually get their wake-up call. Where is Candace Owens? Ain't that right? When their time comes for the white man to tell them you ain't nothing but the N word, I'm going to be hollering and laughing, okay? Don't tell me about what happened to you because guess what I'm going to do? Just what you do. I'm going to take the other person's side. He does it every single time. I have never saw him in any situation, even if the black person is right, he gonna take the other person's side. He's on his platform talking about Carmelo Anthony, and that's why I was like shocked to be like why is Charleston White trying to send this family over to Anton's platform, knowing that Anton is over there talking about them? So yeah, I don't. Robert is paying to say stupid shit. Get a life, bruh. Oh, Robert in the chat. Oh, shucks. Let me find him. I wasn't even paying attention. That's what I said. These people be weird. Like, you wonder, like, why would you... where you at, Robert? These people be weird. Somebody said, didn't Charleston White get beat up a few weeks ago? I don't know. I don't really follow Charleston White. I literally have reached out to him that particular time only because I thought that, he was doing something for the Anthony family. I don't got time for no Charleston White. He ignorant. Did y'all see the video that he did? Basically saying that he has Carmelo supporters and he has Austin Metcalf supporters. So he was ultimately saying, oh, I didn't really mean that. I was just saying that because I got to please both of my fans. I'm like, this is a grown ass man talking like a kid. Dude, what is you saying? Eddie was friends with Karmelo's ex-girlfriend. Did Karmelo bring... Boy, get out of here. Yeah, you... Why y'all be so... Get the hell out of here. You ain't got no friends? I'm about to get you up out of here. I didn't even pay attention to what he said. Did it work, Keisha? I'm trying to... let me try something else. It didn't, and I'm not understanding, because normally when I click on, I'm trying to assign moderators. Normally, if I click on your name, as you can see your name on the screen, normally if I click it, it'll give me options. I don't know why it's not doing that today. So now when I click it, it's just putting your message on the screen, but it would say, it'll ask me, do I want to delete the comment? Do I want to ban user or assign moderator? I have no idea why it's not saying that. So that's why I'm like, it ain't working. Let me try something else. Maybe this is why. Let me try something else. Let me try it again. I think I may have figured it out. Let's try again. No, it still didn't work. That's weird. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. We'll just try the next live, but I don't know why. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, normally if I click your name, it'll say you want to assign them to be a moderator. So I have no idea what's going on. Do me a favor. Put something in the comments of the video, and I'm going to go in the comments and maybe that'll work. Nikki, if you can just put something in the comments of, not the comments, the live chat, but in the comments of the video. And then I'm going to see if I can click it from there. Maybe that's how I did it before. I don't remember. So try to put just anything in the comments of the video, Nikki. And then I'm going to go and see if that's the problem. Maybe I got to do it from there. Yeah, let's see if that'll work. So I have no idea why it's not working. All right, let's see here. Okay, Nikki, if you can go to the comments of the video, like right now I'm looking at the live chat, like go into the comments, like you know how when you go on YouTube, it's the video and then down below is the comments. Go into the comments and see if you could just put something in there. So I'm going to see if maybe I got to do it from there, because for some reason it doesn't allow me to do it from the live chat. That is really weird. So if you can do that, then I can try to see if I can assign it from there, because I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Okay, let me just see something. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I figured it out. Girl, I know why I couldn't do it. I am tripping. I got it now. I was really tripping. I know why it didn't work. Okay. Girl, I am so sorry, y'all. Nikki, I know why it didn't work. I just assigned you moderator. Girl, I was in my wrong account. That's why it didn't work. Because I'm like, I know when I click your name, it'll work. So Nikki, I just did assign you as moderator. I was in I was in a different account. So when you assign a moderator, you actually have to be in your account. Let me see. Somebody else asked me too. Just give me a second. Because I'm like, why it ain't working? Let me see if I can find. All right, Nikki, you should be good now. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was in the wrong account. That's why it wasn't working. Because I'm like, why won't it let me assign you as moderator? But you should be good now. All right, y'all. I did it. There was somebody else. I can't find them. But yeah, if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. But yeah, I did it. You should be good now. You should be good. Sign me. What are you talking about? Somebody said, I asked 2 streams ago. Did you? All right, let me. All right. I probably didn't see it. Okay. All right, give me a second. All right, let me read this real fast. If folks zoom in, Austin mushes Mello, then someone mushes Mello on the left. Mello stabs, Mello runs up bleachers, Austin drops, Mello runs. Are you saying, Chad, if you zoom in this video? Is that what you're saying? Let me go and do this because this chat is moving really, really fast. All right, let me go. It's just, I got to go back. So the reason why it's taking me a long time is because I didn't realize that I'm in my StreamYard account, which is not my account in YouTube. So when you assign people, right, when you assign people as mods, you have to be in your regular account. All right. I know some of y'all is trolls, and trust and believe I know who you are. So you just putting it in the chat. Some of y'all be coming, like y'all really come in somebody's chat. Y'all need to get a life. I know it's you know, you weird white folks. Y'all literally be coming in here. Get some help. Let's see. You know what I'll do? I'll see if Dwayne is available. Because what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. What time is it where Dwayne is? I think it's 10 o'clock. You know what I'll do? I'll call Dwayne tomorrow. I just don't like to bombard on people, y'all. So I'm not going to call Dwayne right now. I'll see if he's available tomorrow. Tammy, I'll see if Dwayne is available tomorrow. I just don't like to impose on people because I did just call him. You know what I mean? If I feel like if he could do it, he would say it. But I'll ask him tomorrow. That's what I'll do. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'm going to zoom into the video tonight and really look at it. I just can't do it when I'm screen sharing. I can't zoom in. So I'll do that. And then what I'll do, I'll ask Dwayne what his schedule is. Like I said, I just don't want to call somebody up and be like, hey, can you jump on and walk us through? You know what I mean? You got to be respectful of people's time. I don't want to do that because I don't know what he has going on. But I will tomorrow. I'll ask him tonight and see what his schedule is like. And then we can do that. Well, I don't know if you just came in, but I was able to call Dwayne over the phone. He confirmed that this is not the correct video, but what they just suggested in the chat to see if he can come over and just watch it and tell us what we're seeing. So no, this is not the video. And the reason why I called him is because as I was looking at the video, I said, this ain't the right video. I knew that it wasn't the right video. So I said, let me just call, Dwayne. And Dwayne said, no, Dwayne said this is the video that they got from the school, but obviously they sliced it, diced it, or whatever. So it is not the correct video. Nikki, I'm looking at your old message. I don't know if you're still here, Nikki, but I did assign you as moderator. So you should be able to see it now. So guys, no, that is not the video. That is not the video that we are seeing is not the correct video. April said, I just watched the video. Yeah, this is not the correct video. It's not the video. To clarify. So I don't know if y'all probably saw it already. But like I said, I'm going to have Dwayne to, the only thing about this one, I wish it had sound. Like this one was more, a little bit.
Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got these suspects. And they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium.
I want to say this too, because I know you guys wasn't on my live earlier. Somebody joined, and I don't remember exactly what she said, but she stated that somebody that she knew was in there with Melo, and they said that Karmelo is doing good. They said that they saw him. I guess he had came out or something, and that he had like 4, I think she said 3 or 4 attorney visits. Now, if y'all watched my live earlier, you'll hear her say it. And she also said nobody is able to mess with him. She said that her cousin or whoever her relative was said that Karmelo is well protected. Nobody is messing with him. So I just want to let y'all know that. And when she was saying it, I said, I felt that in my spirit. I was on a TikTok live, I think it was yesterday, and I left because they were lying. You know, they were saying stuff to kind of indicate that, people was messing with him. And I was like, I don't believe this. So the lady said that, she knew somebody that was in there with him and that he was doing good. And he had 3 or 4, attorney visits. So just wanted to let y'all know that. Folks can use X-ray filter. You will see inside the tent. Austin mushed, AKA push Melo. Another person pushes from the left side. Well, let's see. See, when I know when I'm sharing the screen, I can't do that. Yeah, it won't let me zoom in when I'm sharing the screen. Only when I will have to screen record it first. What did you say? You said if what now? Yeah, she said that he's doing good and everybody is looking out for him. Yeah, please, guys, if you can hit the like button, that would be great.
All right. Any weapons on you like that? Go ahead. Oh, look here. Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
Hearing that cry lets me know everything that I already knew. He didn't come there to fight. He didn't start nothing with nobody. They surrounded him just like everybody said they did. And I'm gonna zoom in later on once we get off the live. And like I said, I'll have Dwayne come, tomorrow, and we can kind of like go over it. But just hearing his demeanor, this kid did not go there to start anything. He didn't.
Batch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that?
Yep, and like you said that the video is altered. It is altered because, in all honesty, when you look at the one that's supposed to be 11 minutes, it's stuff missing. Like, now that I think about it, it's just like, yeah, they definitely altered that. And again, I feel like they need to just dismiss the case because I feel like you cannot trust the prosecution. Like, you cannot trust them. You can't trust them.
Can we have y'all back up a little bit? Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? Go ahead. Oh, look here. Can we have y'all back up a little bit? Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that?
I was trying to screen record it, but it works, but it kind of messes up the stream. I gotta wait until we get off the stream because I'm gonna screen record the original one, and then once I screen record it, I can zoom in, but I can't do it while I'm sharing. It just don't work like that. Did I mention Austin is in honky heaven with Charlie? Oh my gosh. Right. He clearly defeated himself against the bullies, the racists. So he wasn't wearing school apparel. They probably thought it was some random kid. What you mean, like when you say he wasn't wearing school apparel? Right. He felt bad for doing it, which, hey, hats off to him because I wouldn't have. He felt bad for doing it and was not trying to unalive him, just get the bully off him. Exactly, because what they did state in the trial is that he asked how he was doing, and then it was a situation where the coach was like, if this kid passes away, it's gonna, you're gonna be in deep trouble. And he was like, he won't. So it's just, it's more information that they're just not telling us. So even he didn't think he had unalive this kid. I believe something else happened to him, because the way that they were saying that he would have had to, stick whatever the sticker or whatever. But if y'all recall, they said he was sitting down the entire time. So sitting down, how could you have that much force? I don't know, y'all. It's like I said, it's some information missing. There's some information missing. Oh, and yeah, they sure didn't. And if they don't read you your Miranda rights, they can't really use what you said against you. But yeah, poor kid. The kids know what really happened. Hopefully someone will come forward and tell the truth. Yeah, that conscience gonna eat their tail up. And little Eddie, you know what? He may not even make it because he a low down dirty dog. The video was released to the public and news media by the Collin County Court. You can view footage on Fox 4 Dallas Fort Worth yeah, but it should be the same. Is that not what we're watching? That's what I have. It is. I'm watching Fox 4 Dallas. That's what we're watching. I'm watching Dallas's. So that's what it is. Fox 4 Dallas. That's what I'm watching. Yeah, that's what I'm watching. A Fox 4 Dallas. This is the one that we're watching. That is the grainier video. You see, it's Fox 4 Dallas Fort Worth. I wonder what they saying in the comments. These folks are so stupid. I don't even read the comments because, listen, when I read the comments, I just start letting the folks have it. They so ignorant, just ignorant. Ignorant. It's okay when a Black person loses their lives. It's okay. They made jokes. Talking about George Floyd was on fentanyl. Austin could have been on it too. Exactly, Denise. This is not the entire video. They need to release what happened prior to his arrest. Exactly. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get up off of here. I'm going to reach out to Dwayne and see if he would like to walk us through what we're actually seeing in the video. And I'm going to screen record it and see if I can zoom in. So that's what I'm going to do. But other than that, please make sure you guys are liking the video. If you have not liked the video, the live, I should say, if you have not liked the live. And that's pretty much it. And I will catch y'all in the next video. All right. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening. Go on. Yes, I'm typing it all down.
Clear, spilling tea, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. I don't lives right here. Spilling tea, no fear. I'm still here. Da 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 da. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. They talk loud, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Spilling tea, no sugar, no fear. I'm still here, no fear, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk lives right here. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Lakeysha Keysha, my dear. Hey, I'm still here, no fear, but I'm still here. Lakeysha Keysha, say it clear. Real talk. catchwords like
Spilling tea, no sugar.